Alright, we're just going to start this leg day off with a superset of, oh gosh, I'm trying to think, adductor superset with the quad extension machine. The reason for that being my knees don't feel 100%, but I do still want to hit a quad focus leg day. So, kind of do something that will warm up the muscles without hitting my knees. And then go over there, kind of warm up the knees here, but it's not too crazy of a weight. Oh. Alright, a few more of those. I don't think I want to do anything too crazy today, but just chase a crazy quad pump. Oh.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. Whew. Moving on. Alright, well, not gonna lie, my knees feel like absolute trash on that extension machine today. So, play it safe. One plate on it for now for this first set. 1.5 reps. So that way, keep constant tension in the quads and make the most of a lighter weight. Hopefully, my knees feel good enough doing this. I can do my normal 2.5 plates, but we'll play it safe. Do one. See how it feels. What I'm thinking is keep the weight where it's at and do what I did those last few sets where I'm getting super deep and pausing at the bottom. Because that's turning that weight from manageable to extremely heavy without adding any more pressure on my knees. But the quads are extremely pumped. So I think that will be what we do. Don't push weight, just make it feel heavy. Whew. Whew. Ooh. Whew, okay. What I said on this, like I said, nothing too crazy, just making it feel heavy instead of going heavy. Maybe it would have been smarter to do hams today, but oh well. I really wanted to hit quads. And same concept as the other right press. Not too crazy. 1.5 reps. Freaking pushing to keep tension. Freaking quad. Oh man, alright. Think we might camp out on this machine for a little bit for the heck of it. This machine's feeling good today, so I don't feel really anything else today. So it's maybe some step ups or something to kind of finish off a little body weight movement, but we'll see. Wait, a few more of those. Ooh. This might be it for this. Might be it for the workout, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4 quad exercises with 12, 16 working sets. Because, oh, sorry, no. 3, 9, 13 working sets. If this is the last one, I know that last one felt a lot more challenging than I was anticipating. So just push this one to failure. Like a call after that. Oh, yeah. That's it for these. I think that'll be it for the workout. I was feeling possibly 50 squats or body weight step ups, which, if you don't know what step up is, it's literally just get a box or something that can support your weight to step up on, typically a box. and put one leg on it, and you just up and down, and then I'll alternate to the next leg, up and down, one leg at a time. It's very much like a lunge or a Bulgarian switch squat, but as the name implies, it's a step up. It's like walking up the stair. That's the movement you're implementing. Typically, you'd hold like dumbbells in your hands and do it, or like I was going to do possibly free weight as a finisher. The way my knees are feeling, I don't think that would happen, just even free weight. And I am perfectly happy with the quad pump I have right now. And I don't think we need much more. Started with a superset, got blood into the muscle, got the knees kind of warmed up, went over to the leg press. Nothing too challenging, nothing too crazy. Way more pump focus, got a really good pump in the quads. This was heavier and more challenging. Like heavy. Like it was still something manageable. But this was a more moderate weight. Pushed every set to failure, 4 sets. And I'm perfectly happy with that. No calves, no hamstrings today. Just quad focused leg day. So, ooh. Alright guys, that is a leg workout complete. I did hit 10 minutes of incline treadmill. Afterwards, kept my heart rate at like 135 to 140 the whole time. Nothing too crazy because quads just got hit. So not like the full 30 minutes to an hour that I would normally do on any other day. But still getting some cardio and getting the heart rate going. Maybe I'll hit some stationary bike later at home or something. That is to be determined. Depends on how my legs feel. But leg day is kind of the only day I kind of take it easier on the cardio. Obviously, I don't want to hit like an hour earlier in the day and then come hit legs later because I will have pre-exhausted my legs and I don't want to do that. Like, I want to come in and have the best leg workout I can. So that's just my personal opinion on how to train legs. I do have a question for you guys. So go ahead and leave your answer in the comments of this video. But would you guys be interested in if I started streaming? I do have a Twitch, and it has switched names a few times. It was the Drumster with like an animated big drawing of me in a dumpster. So, me at a drum kit in a dumpster, and it was called the Drumster. And I was going to start streaming me drumming, but unfortunately, the process of me getting a new drum set never came to fruition. That's been something I've been trying to remedy. I want to get just like a decent electric kit at some point. I don't want to get another acoustic because the issue I ran into with my last one was the fact that, it's an acoustic, people can hear you playing it, and sometimes you get people mad that you're playing your drum set. And so I ended up just putting it away and never playing it and then gave it away. So the idea would be to get an electric so I can just have headphones in. And most people will hear is like, they'll hear you hitting the pads, but nothing like too bad. Nothing that should really get anyone too flustered that you're doing that. And I would want to get the system and everything hooked up to where I could put it directly into the stream along with whatever song I'm drumming to. That was the dream. And then eventually I changed the name to Just Fitness Jeremy. And I started recording workouts on Twitch, streaming them. But they'd only get 10 viewers and no one really, cared for it. And it is weird to stream a workout. So that died. The Twitch is still called Just Fitness Jeremy. But the actual doing that has died, and I have not brought it back. I have no intentions of bringing it back, obviously, because I want to film the videos and edit them down the way I have been. That's what, the YouTube channel was the next step in evolution for that. Well, so it was a Twitch thing. It became a YouTube channel. But so my question is, If I were to start streaming, would you guys be interested? And what kind of content would you be interested in? Would you like to see me get into gaming? I want to game more. I would love to have like a PS4. Right now, I still only have my old PS4. I haven't bought any newer equipment in years, newer consoles. I wanted to wait until, well, everyone knows that PS5s were just ungodly hard to get a hold of for years. Them launching around COVID, causing distribution shortages and issues with getting the chips and everything for them. It was a whole thing. They couldn't manufacture them. So there just wasn't a lot to get, plus scalpers buying them and selling them at exorbitant prices. It was a whole thing. If you're in the gaming sphere at all, you know that happened. I feel like it was so insane that even most main people who aren't into gaming, just normies, probably know that happened. But that's the reason I never got a PS5. I've had a PS4 for years. I've had free PS4s because I'm so bad at never playing it, so I just want to play it, and then I'd get the itch to play it again, and then I'd lose the itch to play it, and then I'd get the itch to play it again. If I could find a way to set it up to stream, I would probably just stream Spider-Man or Spider-Man Miles Morales, or maybe The Last of Us 1 or 2, or what other games do I even have right now? Star Wars Battlefront. I don't have many games for it, to be honest. Oh, I have the Batman Arkham series, excluding Origins, because PS4 doesn't have playback capabilities, and Origins was a 360 and PlayStation free game, and they never remastered it when they remastered the other Arkham games, so I don't have Origins in my collection there. I don't know what else I have. I have Rainbow Six Siege, which I've actually never played online because I only played it at my parents' house. And now that I live with my brother and we have a really good Wi-Fi, it hasn't crossed my mind to play it. So I have Rainbow Six Siege. But I'm getting off topic. Would you guys like to see me get into gaming? I'd really love to maybe do that, start streaming that, or possibly start filming. Maybe we could do just talks where I stream cardio and talk to you guys. We could do, maybe once in a while we stream a workout. Maybe I can do and I've done it before, the Rich Piana 8-hour arm workout. And when I say I've done that before, I mean back in high school, me and a buddy found out about it, and we downloaded the 8-hour young. We found the 8-hour young playlist of the music that you hear playing in the background when he does it. There's a dedicated song to it, and my goodness, was it annoying to hear it play on loop for 8 hours. But we had that blaring in the gym. We brought multiple containers of protein with us and shakers, and we hit his 8-hour arm workout. And it is insane because it's I think it's 8 sets of if I remember exactly right, it's 8 sets of curls and 8 sets of skull crushers, 8 sets of, oh god, it's been so long. I want to say dumbbell curls, maybe it's cable curls and rope push downs. I don't remember exactly. It's been years since we did it. I think we did it in 2018. But we live streamed it on Instagram, and that was really fun. It was a stupid thing to do. I probably couldn't talk Brandon into doing it with me, and I definitely have to go do it at Cuba's gym, because I feel like Tan's gym here in Rama would get fed up with me being there for 8 hours, plus I wouldn't be able to play the music. But we'll see. I think doing that again and live streaming it, maybe for a charity or something at some point, would be fun. Obviously, that would be after the channel has, if the Twitch picks up speed and people are more interested in it. Or I could even go back to what it was originally intended for, which was drumming. But right now, I don't have a drum set, so I'd have to get my hands on one. I do have a buddy who has an electric drum set. I said this in yesterday's video, if you guys didn't watch it, where I'm in a band, and we get gigs once in a while. But we typically, because I don't have my own personal drum set, we just say, hey, do you guys have one? Will one be provided? Or we borrow this buddy's drum set. The electric one he has is the church's old one. So it has like a preset I built on it, a preset he built on it, because he's the other drummer for the church on the worship team as well. We kind of switch and cover for each other and everything else. And I asked the church how much money they wanted for it when they were getting rid of it. And of course, pastor said, if you want it, just take it. And me being me, I told him I would feel terrible doing that, name a price. And he said, well, how about this? Give me some time to think about a price, and I'll get back to you. Bless pastor's heart. He's an amazing guy. I think he just full on forgot we had that conversation. And then the friend, who I don't know if he knew if I asked for it or not, asked for it. They gave it to him. And I got called into the sanctuary and they're like, hey, can you help so-and-so load up the drum set? And it took everything in me to go, I asked for this first. I just said, yeah, I got you, and helped him load it up. And then since then, me and him talked. I was like, yeah, I asked the church for it. They didn't. I guess they forgot. They gave it to you. And he's been on my rear end. Like, dude, if you want it, you know where I live. I have an acoustic drum set, and I never get to drum anymore. Anyways, if you want the drum set, just come get it. And that's just not who I am. I'd rather pay him for it or just let him have it because, the church gave it to him. End of story. It is his. And it is not my place to take it. That's just like how I was raised. It doesn't feel right to me, no matter how many times he offers it to me, to just show up to his house and be like, hey, drum set. So I just told his son, because his son's our bass player. I was like, dude, if your dad's serious about it, bring the drum set to practice one night. And then it's over. I have the drum set. Your dad doesn't have to worry about me showing up at random to pick it up. And then he's not even at the house or something. And because I don't have a way to get a hold of his dad anyways, outside talking to him physically at church. So it's like, I have a way to get the electric drum set that I originally wanted for the Twitch channel anyways, if that is something you guys would be interested in. But I figured I'd ask because I've had the Twitch for years, and I streamed on it a handful of times doing workouts, and that was it. And I don't know, I love doing the YouTube, I do. But I would love for you guys to also come over there and hang out. And maybe we can do a stream on YouTube sometime and just talk about it. Like, hey, what do you guys think? What do you guys want to see happen with the channel? Because I do have mics and cameras, and obviously I could a tripod for this phone. If I just did a simple setup where I just set this up. But I might look into that when I get home, like how to stream video games from the PS4 and all that, and see if we can get something like that going. But I don't have a computer right now. I have a laptop, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work. So I guess I really can't guarantee that the video game part can happen anytime soon. I'll have to look into it. But just figured I'd ask because it is something I'm interested in. Whether it be just talks while I'm doing cardio, and maybe certain workouts get recorded and or get live streamed or whatever. Whatever you guys want, but I think it'd be fun. But yeah, so just let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see happen, which one you'd prefer, and we'll go from there. So tomorrow is back and by, and I can't guarantee what gym it will be at because it does somewhat depend on Brandon. Because I personally, since I already have to be in town, want to just take the short drive up to Cuba between church services, get some work done, go to night service, and then me and Brandon just meet at Cuba's gym for a workout after that. But what is most convenient for him is that I come all the way back up here after church service, big morning service, and hit Tan and Rala after he gets off work. And that's what we have been doing. But I just want to swing back to Cuba's gym and make sure everything's going all right. When I was there yesterday working out, I didn't clean up anything. I didn't fill up the water tank. Because that's the thing. I got backstabbed. That girl stood there and watched the owner offer me the position of manager, and then weaseled her way into it. And then it refuses to actually do the job, to the point that I've been driving up there and cleaning and filling the water tank and letting people in, and like, trying to, and like, messaging her and answering questions for people. Like, I'll answer people's questions or and stuff on the social media, because I run the social media, and the whole deal was, I'll run the social media, but I got to message her if people need to renew their stuff. And like, I'll text her and she'll be like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It's past 5:30. I don't care. Well, guess what? You've never hung up a sign that says office hours. The manager before you met people when they asked to meet. Because that was his only job, was managing the gym. I get that you have another job. So it's like, why'd you weasel your way into it anyways? So like, I don't know. I guess I'm being petty. Maybe I'm being a bit bitter. But it's like, the owner offered me that position. This girl stood there and watched him offer me it. Even talked about how she knows me, I'm a good guy, you know, all this stuff. It kind of hyped me up in the moment. And then next thing I know, it's she's in there. When I was told the gym would just run itself for a while, and the owner would make sure people's stuff got renewed. That way, it didn't lose any members. And then he'd go from there and let me know if I was going to be the manager or not. But then, next thing you know, this chick's in there in the office doing everything and telling me, oh, yeah, the owner gets like, he's super big hearted. He says stuff he doesn't mean in those moments. And actually, me and my dad are going to be the managers. And I'm going to be here these hours to these hours. And then my dad will be here these hours to these hours. So we'll have someone here in the morning and the evening. One, I've been there almost every evening, no matter what, whether I'm gymming there or just swinging by to see. And her dad has not been there a single time. I've had to let people in. I had to run an hour out of my way one time to let people in when I was doing something else, because I had to message her 3 days in a row telling her to fix this guy's card so we could get into the gym. And then I've been there during the daytime before we hit a workout, cleaning from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., or sometimes earlier or sometimes later than that, and like doing a deep clean. And she'll come in for an hour and then leave, and then people are coming in, hey, it's the manager here, yada yada yada, hey, can I get help with this, hey, I noticed this, hey, my card's not working, hey, I think my membership's about to end, can I get it, can I pay for it now so my card doesn't get shut off, blah 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 blah. And it's like, man, if you'd actually sit in here the hours you said you would, the gym would stand a chance. But instead, she's gonna run it into the ground. Like, she weaseled her way into that. She weaseled her way into that freaking position and got me screwed over. And I've been nice and going out of my way to take care of things. So yesterday when I was there, and the floor hadn't been vacuumed, the weights are just left on machines or left on bars, or like random barbells are on the floor and random dumbbells aren't put where they're supposed to be, and people have completely trashed the gym, and the water cooler is completely empty and needs someone to go refill it. I just said, you know what? I'm done babysitting this. I was offered the job. This chick backstabbed me, weaseled her way into the position because she's the owner's daughter's friend, and she's the daughter of a family friend of the owner or whatever. And so it's like, no, I'm not going to babysit it. So tomorrow I'm going to swing by and see how it's doing, see if she's actually done anything, and all the like. So I don't know. We'll see what gym we go to tomorrow, because ultimately I have no clue. I have no clue if we're going to go to Tan or if we're going to go to Cuba. But a workout's going to happen either way, and it will be back and by. So we'll kind of see. The past 2 back and by days have been very lackluster, because I had a day where I wanted to be more bicep focused, and then we had last back day. I was just so freaking exhausted because I ended up hitting the gym so much later than I intended that it just I was just drained. And then I guess also smashed my finger, which it's feeling kind of better. I hung from the pull-up bar to pop my back over and everything, and it seemed fine. But I don't think it should be a limiting factor in tomorrow's workout. If it is in any way, I'll just have to find some straps for any of the pull downs and stuff. But yeah, back and by tomorrow. And like I said, just let me know if you guys are interested in seeing the Twitch be used for something. I have the account. I just don't use it. Like I said, I think it might have got 10 views when like streaming a workout. So I don't see much point in like doing that, because you got to think Twitch streams. YouTube streams stay on the channel, right? If I do a stream on YouTube, it will stay on the channel as if it's a video, and that's fine. But if you do a Twitch stream, that's it. Like, once it's over, I personally can't look back at it because I haven't found a way to. And yeah, I can't download the video and edit it. So if I were to do a workout just on the Twitch, just on Twitch, I want to be able to edit it into a YouTube video for you guys, and I don't want that. If I were to ever stream a workout, it would have to be on YouTube, because then, at least then, I can actually, like, it can be on the channel. Like, the workout is there on the channel for you guys the way it's meant to be. So that's just me personally. If it's going to be anywhere, I want it to be on the YouTube channel if it's a workout. If it's anything else, I'm perfectly fine streaming on Twitch. I'd like to use the Twitch for something, but we'll see. We will see. But I think it'd be interesting to get into streaming. But we won't rush into that. But if you guys are seeing this and you've made it this far, just, comment down below one of the options I said, or maybe something else where you're like, no, I think you should do this. But that's the extent we're going to go to on that, is just let me know. Just let me know what you guys would like to see the Twitch channel used for, if at all, or if I were to stream on YouTube, what you guys would like the streams to be. But maybe we'll do one tonight or tomorrow where I just talk to you guys about it, and we'll go from there. But love you, appreciate you. If you liked the video, like it. If you made it this far and you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You made it this far anyways. Merch in the description. Harder than last time. Supplements. Code JS15. Save 15% off your order. That is in the description. That is literally what's been getting me through my workouts, is the pre-workout. Announcement to come. And probably, let's see, what is today? Today is I'm a terrible person. It's the 8th. It's Mom's birthday. I wished her happy birthday yesterday. I'm not a bad son, I promise. But today's the 8th, so I'm thinking next week I'll make an announcement. Harder than last time has some stuff coming up, so I'll let you know what's going on there. But yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you. Tomorrow's back and by, and I have a workout to plan, and I'll see you tomorrow.